Hi, my name is Dr. Aung. I'm the upper GI surgeon by training. I'm also looking after the clinical informatics as an Assistant Chief Clinical Informatics Officer at Techtalks Hospital. I also help with the Digital Innovation Office at the Center of Healthcare Innovations at the National Healthcare Group as a clinical lead for Digital Innovation Office. I think it's both. It's a current situation is a mixture of both, right? So I think for operationalize that we have been adopting the AI solutions in the healthcare setting, right? For example, you can see that the documentations, right? Like the ambient AI using the documentations, as well as also for digital radiology and with the AI tools, right? So these are the things operationalized. And also for the operational, like a bed management, also what is a fall risks, etc., right? To analytics. So we are being already implemented in the healthcare systems, right? But the only issue is the high part is that there might be some things are still very silo and then not incorporated into the workflow itself, right? So in that case, it's a little bit of overhype from that point of view. I think it's we need to integrate or sort of we need to embrace AI, right? Because you look at the current workforce is our generations, right? And then the future generations are already grow up in the AI era, right? For example, so for future workforce, where we are more AI trained, right? So currently, maybe the slightly older generations may not be AI trained, but the younger generations of the healthcare forces will be mainly very familiar with the AI tools, right? So I think if you don't adopt the AI or without application of the AI in the healthcare delivery, I think there will be challenges for them, right? So we need to start looking into that, and then we need to build for the future, right? Especially with the younger generations who will be our future healthcare leaders, right? In due course. So I think from that aspect, I think if you don't embrace the AI or adopt the AI technology in the healthcare organizations, or if you are not incorporate the AI tools into our healthcare systems, there will be a disadvantage. That's from my opinion. Thanks. Yeah, of course. So for example, right? So I mean, I do the clinical informatics. Informatics is the digitalizations, right? And then I do the digital transformations, right? So I think these are all tech. So for example, I think in the healthcare setting is that we are doing a lot of data needed to feed the data to build a good the digitalization effort. But in the meanwhile, also we need the time for the patients, right? So that's a challenge. So if you can manage to build the trustable AI in the healthcare systems, then probably we can help spend more time, or clinician can spend more time with the patients, means a human touch, right? So I think in that aspect, we can make the system more integrated for efficiencies using the digital tools, right? So in that aspect, some of the things we can improve or enhance or augment the workflow by using the digital tools or technology itself. And then the follow-up, I think we can spend more time with the patients in person, right? So the more tentative care in the person, which is more important in the healthcare. So I think currently the challenge is that we are more doing the digital transformations, but also taking on a more data entries and all these things, or data capturing, right? So in that case, then the physicians or clinicians might start to worry that or burn out that they're doing a lot of the digital entry. In the end, it's also we cannot trade off for the humanistic part or human touch of the patients. So we need to balance between that, and also to make the better AI system or digital tool system for us to incorporate that in the daily work for the clinicians, so that it will help to get the more time for the patients in the more personal touch way. I think the innovations will be a lot of the silos, right? The pilot projects, POC, POV, right? And then how can we, the good solutions, how can we integrate it into the entire healthcare systems? Right? That will be the more important part. Because once you get into the healthcare systems, you can see the value of the digital tools or innovations come into place. So from that aspect, probably I think we can start to see the value of the implementations of the innovations, right? And then it will build the trust to the clinician. Wow, give them the wow factors, right? Oh, I can do this much, and then how can I improve the care, right? And then also from the better patient outcomes and patient care, patient will start to believe that, right, these innovations or digital tools are helping them, right? So rather than and then also, like I mentioned in the previous questions, with the human touch, which is the more tentative care can be delivered, because some of the effort has been taken away by these innovations, right? So in this aspect, I think this is something we need to do. We need to, rather than moving forward to so many innovation with the pilot projects, we need to step back and then see what are the things we need to implement and scale it. And then after that, we make it trustable, and then the entire ecosystem will, through that, okay, this is something we can have a better delivery or better care for the patients. With this aspect, I think we will probably reach the stage that, right, we are not just innovation for the sake of innovation, right? We are really implementing the innovation into the daily, in the healthcare system. Yeah.